Here's a little bit of an intimidating thought. The car that you own, um, all those things that you have around your house, or you got a house. So all of those things means one thing. You have an estate. I'm Jim Hood with Key Realty in Ohio, Key Realty One in Kentucky, and want to touch on a story that I have got going on in my workplace as well as in my personal life right now. I currently have three listings that are all involved in an estate. Two of those listings have a trust. One of those listings doesn't. And it is a tale of two cities when it comes to the fun that the family is having as a result of that. If you care for your family and want them to have good thoughts of you after you are gone from this life, there are two tools I encourage you as a real estate agent and as a friend to seriously look at. Number one is a living revocable trust, and number two is called transfer on death or TOD. I am not an attorney, okay? But this is what I am seeing from my position as a real estate agent and what is going on. Situation with a will. We have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for things to go through probate court. A will is basically something like a letter that you're going to take and you're going to give to the judge or whoever is going to give to the judge on your death and saying, here's how I want my estate, the goodies that I have in my life, distributed. You'd think that that was enough in and of itself. It isn't. It has to go through the probate process where the judge has to look at it. There are hearings, there are court dates, there are lots of papers, there are attorney fees. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it that stretches things out and really stretches the patience of the family trying to deal with your estate. The other two tools, the trust and the transfer on death, make life so much easier. Basically, a trust, just down to earth, is a legal entity that if you create it, a living trust, and fund or identify everything that you have with that trust holds all of your possessions while you're alive. And then when you pass from this life, the trust says, here are things, how it's all to be distributed. And it's immediate, it's direct, it's right away. You don't have to wait for courts to say that person is the official executor and can sign documents and can sell things. It's already in place. Whoever the trustee or executor, depending upon terminology, is designated in the trust, they immediately can start the process, even while grieving and going through all of the emotional process of dealing with your possessions and making sure they go where you want them to go. The transfer on death is a tool that a lot of different states have, where is you have your possessions and you say, when I die, I want my car, the best car ever made, by the way, classic Volkswagen. Um, I want my car to go to Susie. I want my house to go to so and so. But it's different from a will in that a transfer on death actually goes on the title of these pieces of property. It can be bank accounts, it can be investment accounts, it can be retirement accounts, it can be your car. Also, in the state of Ohio, I understand it can be applied to a house. But again, it avoids probate and makes life a lot easier. So, how do you want your family to remember you when you're gone? If this is tickling any interest, then you don't have a trust and you don't have the transfer on death and have those tools in place, talk with an estate attorney. I've got one. His name's Sean Gupta, and recommend him if you want his number. Just let me know. But otherwise, yeah, get some peace of mind. Let your family have some peace of mind now while you're still alive. Get a trust or transfer on death. I'm Jim Hood, Key Realty in Ohio, Key Realty One in Kentucky, and I'll catch you later.